back to our silo renovation, everyone. And essentially what we're going to be working on in this video is a lot of finish work. We tested out some stairs coming off of our ladder just to make it easier to get up onto this floor. We're going to be redoing these. This is just a mock-up. We're going to be redoing them with some nice heavy-duty lumber, some mortisry and stuff, so stay tuned for that. But what we got here is essentially a square that we're going to be cutting out in the middle of our floor. And this will be kind of cool because we're going to build a table around this and have a glass top. And we're going to do the same thing on the first floor and see if we can see the keystone beam all the way from the bottom. So something we're testing out. We're not sure if it's going to work perfectly, but basically what we're going to do is grab some old Barnwood, lay it down for our floorboards, and then we're also going to throw it on our ceiling. We're going to start out with just filling up some gaps up here, just so that way when our windows come in, it's going to be nice and airtight. Hammer, block of wood. Watch your head. Okay. Drop us. Alrighty guys, we got the ceiling in here finished. Took us about 2 days, a lot of notching, basically all the way around. We had a notch so it lined up nice and tightly against the stone. Luckily we were able to use full-length boards, which I think it makes it look a little bit nicer, not having splices everywhere. So got those in, we just sanded them a little to bring out the rough sawn marks. And what we're gonna do next is just shoot up there. We got some more Barnwood. We're gonna start with the flooring up there. And then once the flooring's done, we'll come back and router these edges and cut out the center there. So yeah, it's coming along, but yeah, shoot up there. So this is the floor we're gonna be using. It's old tongue and groove that we ripped out of an old barn. We're not exactly sure how old it is, but it's pretty rough looking. A lot of the tongues are ripped off and grooves are full of dirt. So it's gonna take some work to get it looking nice. It's, you know, we'll see what we can do with it. Hopefully we can get it looking as nice as possible. We're gonna have custom-made couches in here. So we're gonna use some of the not so good looking parts of this old flooring under the couches, and then try to use what we can in these parts that you will see. So we'll come back
and router this out at the end, and then come back, sand it all, and basically see how nice we can get this old Barnwood to look.
What the? What in the heck? How did you get up here?
Hey, how'd you get up?
You did not climb that lift, did you?
I climbed. No, I put a ladder on the lift. No, I climbed it.
No, we would have hurt the ladder.
What is wrong with you, Matthew? That is so dangerous.
In your trench coat too? That's awesome.
Nice trench coat. I didn't know you were coming out. This is coming along nicely. See that, Matt? You see that?
I absolutely hate guards.
Take that guard off.
Awesome.
Put your glasses
This
on.
is why we don't do guards.
Put your glasses on. Hit it in.
Hold up, hold up. Yeah.
This has come together nicely.
You want to get me right past?
$200.
Come on, Chester.
11% of $200 is almost over $20.
No, I did not get that one. You never gave me that.
I gave it to you. I know I did because I
Don't step here.
Come on. Hi, Matt.
Well, look at what it is. Get up there now. Get up there. Right now.
Heads up. Pick that up.
All right, not what we were expecting this morning. We got a fresh coat of snow, but luckily we got all our timbers and lumber sealed up. So it's sealed with the marine grade sealer, so it shouldn't absorb any of this. But what we're hoping to do now is basically just get everything finished up top. We got our flooring boards pretty much on. So what we want to do is get our ladder chute done, run around our openings, and then hopefully get our steps on. So once all that's done, we can actually get this lift out of here and start working on our second story. So that's the game plan. Let's see if we can make this work with our crummy weather we got this morning. We're gonna flush cut router this hole out in our center of our floor, and we're gonna do that with the flush cut spiral router bit. So we're gonna drill a hole and basically just run this along our blocking that's below here, and this will cut the square out nice and perfectly. So we're gonna do that from up here, and then we're also gonna do it from below on our ceiling boards underneath, and then we'll also do it around our stairs as well.
looks pretty darn center.
Yeah. I think that'll be good. Clean that up with the multi-tool sander. I'll jump to the middle, hit the bottom in there. Probably go over this.
We're about 90% done up here. We got this cut out today and wrapped with some nice barnwood. So it lines up darn near perfect with our king post beam. So we're happy about that. And it looks pretty darn sweet from down below. Floors are almost finished. They lined up pretty good for being some pretty old barnwood that we ripped out. But yeah, I think we're just gonna sand it out and stain it and basically see how nice we can get them to look. I think what we're gonna do now is jump down to the wood shop, and we had a mock-up stairs. We're gonna build some new stairs based off our mock-up with some nicer hardwood. So yeah, let's jump back down there, jump to the wood shop and get some stairs made up.
Welcome to our wood shop. This is actually built inside of an old barn. As you can see, we got low ceilings, but we kind of make it work. We started building this back when we were in high school and college, and we kind of slowly put it together over time. So it's slowly getting there. So our game plan right now is we're gonna build some steps on the top floor in the silo. So what we're gonna do is basically put 3 steps as we're getting off the ladder, and this will just make it easier getting up to that top floor. And what we're gonna do is basically cut some mortises into this stringer and then some tenons into our stair tread. So they'll sit in there like that. So we're gonna do that using our Powermatic chisel mortiser, and then we're gonna finish off the cut using a jigsaw. So let's get this thing set up for a 45-degree angle cut and start chiseling this thing. got our steps all done for the top layer. And essentially what we did is we cut some mortises into our stringer, and we also did some tenons on our steps. So we kind of let them stick out an inch just for a little bit more decorative look. But this top step we kept flush just because it's gonna run into our floor. So we kept that one flush. But basically what we gotta do, we gotta load this up in our scissors lift, run it up there, and then set it in. It's gonna be a little tight fit, so we'll have to squeeze it in there. And then we're gonna ledger lock it in. So yeah, let's get this thing loaded up and get her hooked up and ready to go.
Those are good to go. They went in a little tough. It was a tight fit, but looks pretty darn cool. And we wrapped it with some nice barnwood. So those are good. And what we're gonna start on next is the first floor. We're gonna hang some string lines in some weight because we want this square to be perfectly lined up with the square we're gonna put in the first floor. So yeah, let's drop these lines. Get this opening marked out, and then we're gonna set up a laser and get started on the first floor. Okay.
We got our pendulum plugs coming down. This will help keep our openings lined up on this level with that level. And then we also got our laser level at the right height for our joist hangers. So this will line up with our patio floor that walks out to the outside. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these two main joist hangers going on each side of this opening, and then just start hanging some joist hangers and get this floor built.
one in. Got all the joists in. Basically just threw some treated boards there.
Yeah, basically this will be like a half floor, and we'll have our staircase coming up here, and then this will go out to our patio up here. So we put some treated along the edge, that way it doesn't ever rot out, and then we just put them 16-inch on center, and use some joist hangers. So this will be good to go, and I will lay some plywood on top. Where are you going?
What the heck happened here?
Yeah, you owe us a new one.
No, I didn't. It just got here.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't mean to do that. They're not all perfect cuts.
make sure that bird's out up top. You gotta get that bird out. That's your actually good project for you.
There's a bird up there you gotta get out.
I got one out.
There's
You gotta
not
get
actually a bird up there.
There is. I got one out.
How did they get up there?
DJ, where'd the circular saw go? Ah.
Don't bother showing up for work tomorrow if you don't get that bird. Okay, shut her down. Did you get it? Alright guys, I think we are shutting it down for this video. We got a bunch of stuff done, especially up top. We even started sealing the ceiling boards, so that's why they're a little bit darker than they used to be. But the big thing was getting this square cut open so we can see our king post like we had planned, which it lines up pretty darn perfect from when you're directly under it. So we just got to come back and cut this opening. So that's coming next time. We're gonna work on the floor, probably match it, the same tongue and groove boards that we used up there. And then we're gonna find some different barn boards for the ceiling underneath here. So we'll be working on that next time. We also want to get these walls up. These are gonna be some pretty big walls with some huge windows out here. So we got a lot to frame up. We're probably gonna hit that hard because it is spring. We're getting a lot of rain. So we want to get this closed off, get the floor done, ceiling done, and figure out what we want to do for some stairs. I mean, let us know what you guys think. We thought about doing a spiral staircase. We might just build our own with platforms to get up to this level. So we can also put a walkway out to the patio, so there'd be 2 access points to this floor. So yeah, still a lot to figure out, but it's coming along nicely, I think. Definitely let us know what you guys like about it, or if there's things you wish you saw that we could do different. We're not the best at most of this stuff, or the safest, but let us know what you guys think, and we'll see you next time.